Welcome back. Our 25 Sports Prep Valley Team of the Week. The Washington Panthers now a perfect 20-0. Got a little scare in their 20th game. Needed a fourth quarter rally to beat Dunlap, but they stay undefeated, and they are the #1 ranked team in the state. We're joined by Washington coach Kim Barth, and I'm going to talk to a lot of different things, but I want to, you mentioned when you first told the team they were ranked #1, there was no, hey, we've got it made, no celebration.
No, I mean, honestly, they were like, okay, that's great. Let's go to work. And it's been like that every day since. We're blessed, we're humble, but we just go to work, and it really, honestly, we don't talk about it that much. It's, online, and we see it, and we just come and do our job every day.
I think the journey is always so much fun. You've had a couple memorable moments. You played the first Kevin Brown Memorial Tournament girls game and won that. You win the State Farm Holiday Classic. I mean, I know there's big goals in February and the end of the year, but you've had a special season already.
Absolutely. We talk about how we're making history for girls basketball. Last night was one of the biggest crowds Torrey Gym has seen in a long time, ever for girls basketball. And I think that is just, we're building a community from young kids to older people in the community. So these kids have a lot of support, and they've earned it. They put in the work, and it's a lot of fun. We're writing a really fun story this year.
Yeah, yesterday or Tuesday, you trailed Dunlap. You rallied to win the game, but it's funny, when Dunlap was leading, like the sports phone started ringing. Did Washington win? Did Washington win? I mean, there is some pressure and some target about being #1, isn't there?
Yeah, we talk about that target, and it's big. We're going to get everybody's best shot, but we're kind of embracing that target. I tell them to embrace adversity. It's going to make us better when it when it matters at the end. But I mean, these games are making us better. When you have to play from 15 down, switch up your defenses, do a lot of things on the fly. We're getting better, and all of these different teams we're playing, the things that we've accomplished are going to help us be battle tested when it matters in March. I
think I sent you a text last year after you lost in the sectional, and I said, it's the first time all year I felt like you were young. The moment was maybe too big for them then, or how much has that loss kind of inspired this team to not just be a regional champ, to push for more and to get better?
I think that made them very, very hungry. And having so many kids return, I saw what they were doing in the summer. I saw what they were doing in AAU, and then the fall. I mean, these kids, we talked about it before, they are 5:30 in the morning on the track, in the gym shooting. They want it. And I remind them of that all the time when things get tough. I say, hey, a lot of kids aren't up at 5:30 in the morning running miles, lifting weights, putting that extra work into it. So, they're hungry, and, I don't really feel like that youth has showed. I think that loss made us understand what it's going to take.
Are you allowed to talk about SEFCU Redbird Arena? Are you allowed to talk about the goals?
We don't really talk about it, honestly, because we know that it's going to be one game at a time. And we talked today, like, if we play like we did early last night, that goal is not going to be there. So our practice today was excellent. We went to work, and obviously I think everybody has that goal at the beginning of their season. We've accomplished some really great things, and I think if we work, that's definitely in the cards for us.
All right, let's meet some of your star players right now. We have 7 Panthers in the studio. They're actually all juniors, which is pretty amazing. We're going to start here with Mazzy O'Brien. And Mazzy, 20-0, ranked #1. Does it feel like pressure? Does it feel like a heavy weight? Or are you just having fun with that?
I think we just have fun with it. I think we come into every game knowing that the other team, they're going to give it their all. But I think we thrive in a more competitive environment, and we're just used to that.
Avery, last year was a really good year. Why is this team better this year?
I feel like we finally figured out our individual roles. We know what each person needs to do to be the most successful team. And last year was a little bit of individual basketball, but I feel like we've all bought into team basketball this year.
Ainsley, I don't cover very many teams where we don't show the same 2 or 3 girls every night. I mean, this team, 7, 8, 9 deep. I mean, your depth is huge, isn't it?
Yes, and I think everybody knows their role. So when everybody gets that opportunity to go in, I think we all shine, and we all still come together as a team. We still play so well, so we're able to go that deep.
Becca, I asked Coach about losing in the sectional last year. Do you remember that heartbreak and the feeling that we have to get better?
Yes. Right after we lost, we were all kind of in shock because we didn't expect it, and we knew, next year, we don't want to feel this feeling again. So we kind of took that into practice the next day, started our grind off in the off season, and then this year we're just, doing it for that, honestly.
Mazzy, do you feel like you're making history? You played the first girls game at Kevin Brown. You first time ever winning the State Farm Classic. Do you feel like you're doing something special?
Yeah, I remember last night looking around and seeing all the stands filled with all the people, like all the little girls coming from the younger teams and just the whole community coming together. And it's just a really special feeling that I get to do it with all the people that I've been playing with for so long. So yeah, I definitely feel like we've been making history.
Do you talk about the state tournament? Do you talk about making your, number one ranked? The pressure's going to be even heavier at the end of the year.
We honestly try not to talk about it a lot. Coach Bart talked about it earlier. We just take it day by day, game by game. So we don't really want to think about it, but we do know that is our end goal on our mind.
Ainsley, what will it take to get there? What will it take to be one of the last 4 teams standing?
I think just having the heart and playing together as a team is the #1 goal, because if we all play as individuals, I mean, there's only so much that we all can do. But if we all buy in, which we have been all season and every single day, I think we'll have a good chance.
Becca, how much fun is this year?
It's honestly so much fun. We come to practice every day and we compete, but there's also a point where we can have fun.
I'm joined by 3 more terrific juniors, Danny Gaudet, Jenna Spezio, and Adrienne Donald. I asked them all, one word, why is Washington 20-0?
Okay, so I have driven. I just think that we really work hard to compete, and it's like one of our very disciplined things that we do. So that's why I have driven.
I wrote devoted because I think Coach Barr talked about it a little bit when she was talking with Mr. Matson, but we're all showing up at the gym at 5 a.m. in the morning, putting in the work to be the best teammate that we can be for our team, to work together and be the best team on the court.
So I chose encouraging because I feel like all of our team, we all encourage each other to do our best, and our coaching staff as well. We're all just always supporting each other and encouraging each other to be our best. So.
Driven, devoted, and encouraging the Washington Panthers. Good luck to the girls.